Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Happy New Year. It's us, Nerd Variety Podcast. I'm here. I'm Josh, and I'm have other people here with me too. As you know, we have Hayden. Um
Yes, I am Hayden.
no,
Hi.
Hayden Haribu Rafferty.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
And
Yes.
then we
They are not a gummy bear.
I went with something different this time. And then of course we have,
Clearly.
I'm sorry, Hayden. I'm sorry. And then we have I'll do better next time. If they let me. And then we have Matt, Three Musketeers Burton over here.
Okay.
You just had to stick with candy, huh?
Yeah. I dug that. I drove right into that ravine.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah.
Steve,
So
I'll take it. What's up?
not much. It is a new year.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
there's some audio stuff here, but it should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a new year. How has everyone been doing?
Pretty good so far. Just
Good.
I've been playing a lot of Midnight Suns. I kind of took a break from it for a few weeks, I think, but I'm right back in it, and it's a long game. It's good, but it's long.
Yeah. Not what I expected with Midnight Suns. I assume it would be like a more like quick action game and that's it, but it's good they're giving you some more bang for your buck.
Yeah, for sure. I can't complain. I'm in part 2 just today after several hours of being in the game. Part 2 out of I think 3 parts.
Yeah. Have you been able to use all the characters or?
No, I still have like 2 more that I can't access yet.
Okay. So they're not giving you everybody, but you're working your way up.
Right. Yeah, I still have I just got access to Wolverine.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
Good old Logan.
Yeah.
So yeah. Matt, what's been going on with you?
Not much. I moved into my new apartment here in town. Still in the same city. Good old Eastman. But yeah, moved in. Got everything set up pretty much. Just trying to make it feel more homey. That's about it. And training more and looking forward to competitions this year.
Too sweet.
Nice. Any competitions in particular you're looking forward to?
There's one in March that is potentially on the docket for right now. I don't want to say too much because if it doesn't happen, I don't want to, get my own hopes up.
Yeah.
But if it becomes official, then I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, that's the big one right now because there's something I want to do with it that will hopefully have a lot of long-term success. So we'll see.
Yeah. That's good. You're starting the year off strong, trying to push towards some goals.
Yep. As I always tend to do or try to do.
Good. We're here for it. I've been same old here. I went and saw Megan in theaters. That was fun. I've been playing Gears of War 4, the main story campaign. Not the same. brings back memories of playing Gears 1 through 2 and 3 when I was in like high school or so. But yeah, it's just but it's a smoother game for sure. And I've been playing Nuzlocke for Pokemon Red. Um, so I'm just I'm gonna beat one day.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Hayden.
how
Got it.
how many Pokemon have you killed?
Only three have died.
Okay, not too bad.
Yeah. I've
I
only
think
gotten
you can do it.
Thank you. I've gotten 2 badges. I'm about to fight the 3rd gym. I think I have a good setup for it. I'm just hoping there's no surprises, but that's why I'm just trying to make sure I have everybody leveled up to a good degree.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pokemon, I have started back playing PokeMMO again because I don't currently have a game console, so I've been playing PokeMMO on my laptop, which has been kind of fun.
Yeah. For all the Pokemon fans out there, it's like it plays kind of like a massive multiplayer online game, and you can play through all through Kanto, Hoenn, Gen 3, Sinnoh, Gen 4, and Unova, Gen 5. And they're about to come out with the Johto region in this spring. So, yeah, you just kind of play through all the storylines. There's some things missing, but you can see other people in the game, which is really fun. Yeah, just go back and forth between regions once you have that freedom to. It's really fun.
Nice. I'm not
Yeah,
much of a Pokemon person myself. I've never been one for. I've never really been one for turn-based combat.
which is understandable.
Yeah, there's a select number of games where I am getting into turn-based combat type stuff. Though usually it's a little bit different, like Fire Emblem Three Houses, I got really into for a minute. I still haven't beaten it though. I still have quite a bit to go, but I got into that, and Marvel's Midnight Suns is also technically turn-based.
Mhm.
It's very similar, and so I'm obviously very into that, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, there's some that I'm not as patient with as Pokemon, but I guess it all depends on the context of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. But our last episode had us talking about things that happened in 2022, and now we're going to take a look forward into 2023 and talk about some things we're looking forward to seeing or experiencing or playing. There's a lot of like nothing. There's a lot of things that don't have like set dates, but there's a lot of things that like movies that have more like confirmed like airings. We hope that don't get pushed back another several months. DC, excuse me. Sorry, I'm still getting over a cold. Flash, excuse me.
Yeah, for sure. I know one thing that I'm looking forward to, which has already started, is just more of The Last of Us, the show. I don't know if that's something you guys are watching, but it's really good so far. They've only done the first 2 episodes, but I'm liking it, and it's doing a pretty good job of being fresh while maintaining a lot of that, a lot of what's central to the game. I'm just curious to see how they expand it.
I want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it at some point, but right now I'm trying to finish Peaky Blinders and something else. I can't remember what it is right now, but I'm gonna finish Peaky Blinders and stuff first before I start on Last of Us because I liked the first game and I didn't get to play the second one,
Second one was
so
better in
I'm
my
definitely gonna watch it. I
Yeah,
could
I
see
think that
that.
Yeah, Hayden, I think you professed your your love of Last of Us 2 a lot in another episode. Um, but I still need to play through the first one. But I watched the pilot for the series, and it's amazing. It's gives you that zombie thriller that you want, with also like hitting like the beats of a good show, and you can definitely see like the reverence they have for the original game.
Yeah. Well, it also
By
helps
the
Neil Druckmann is an executive
way,
producer.
What's that, Matt?
who is
Huh?
I I was asking Hayden who was the executive producer that you
Uh,
mentioned.
Neil Druckmann. He was the director for the game.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
But kudos to HBO Max on the timing of the release, because right as Walking Dead ends, you start airing the trailers for The Last of Us.
yeah,
Yeah.
And so like now that the series is over, and even though they're doing movies and stuff, you have a new zombie series come out to kind of fill that hole.
yeah,
So kudos to them on the marketing from a marketing standpoint for that.
yeah. And it's a different like setup versus like what Walking Dead have going for it. And I think we all kind of
Right.
like want that. Like zombie fans want that, but want more content, but want something just fresher and newer.
Yeah, I think even just one thing that makes a big difference is the fact that it takes place 20 years after the
Yeah,
like apocalypse thing has started, which that's just an interesting thing from the game too. It means one of the main characters, Ellie, is born after
hmm
the whole epidemic or whatever they want to call it
yeah.
started.
Catastrophe.
Right.
Yeah, it was rough, that time jump. I'm like, because I didn't play the game, so I was blind to it. And like, oh wow, this is a big time jump. Like, and everything has gone the way you see in these videos that show what would happen if you know we stopped having society for so much time. And yeah, everything's gone to to rubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Josh,
will.
what are you looking forward
Mhm.
to?
Me, I'm looking forward to movies. Um, I next month I know we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania coming out, the kicking off Phase 5. Um, I'm really looking forward to seeing what all they plug in to, like really, like how many more connections are they going to add to this movie? Like how much can they stuff in there while still making the movie good, and seeing how this how this Kang, like like this Kang that we're going to see, is going to be, how big of a threat is he going to be, or how what kind of threat is he going to be, versus like someone like Loki or Thanos.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting to see how they explore all that. Because they're obviously building him up to be like the big
hmm
threat this time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm I, like you, am curious to see where it's gonna go, and I'm looking forward to it.
there's also more Marvel stuff, like some shows. Um, Loki season 2, more What If. Um, I think Ironheart's coming out this year too. Um, but another big one I'm looking forward
I
to is
think so.
what was that?
I said I think so.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
With Ironheart.
yeah, with Iron.
yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
couldn't, for some reason I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
oh, it's good. But another big one are the movies. As far as the movies are, we have Guardians 3, which is going to be I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's weird to think of that team ending, and then of course we're getting the Marvels in later in this summer. So it's going to be a experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to the Marvel stuff this year.
Yep, for sure. Is Thunderbolts gonna be a show or a movie? I can't remember.
It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. But it'll be out next year.
That's not coming out. Yeah, I knew it wasn't coming out this year, but I was while we were on the Marvels, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not going as heavy as they were this like in this last year. But I think that's good. They give themselves some spacing between their projects, so they're not like just constantly working, and they don't have that risk of their CG or their stories kind of being not as developed. Yeah, just want them to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I think it's good that they're not pelting us with all kinds of craziness every month.
Yeah.
just to give fans a break, not only fans, but to give themselves a break too.
Yeah.
To make the stories, to make sure nothing, like you said, nothing falls off for another thing because of how rapidly you have to put it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like they kind of overcompensated with the year and a half they took off, and they're like, "Oh, we took a year and a half off. We gotta they're dying out there. We gotta stuff their faces and drown them in water and make sure
slap them with content now."
Yeah, stuff it down their throats. Like, was that good? Was that good? You need some more? I'm full. I'm full. No, you need some more. You're starving. You're scrawny.
Yeah.
And then there's let's see. I know for like other movies that are coming out soon we have Creed 3, which has what's his name? The same actor who's playing Kang.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one to watch.
I still never watched
I
the other two.
cannot wait.
But I also never got into like Rocky or anything.
Oh, okay.
Well then, yeah. If you've never gotten into Rocky, you might not like it. But I mean, as far as like storytelling, they're both great movies. If you like good storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you could probably stand to watch I think with Rocky you kind of have to watch 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the Creed's movies to get the whole context of the story. I'm
probably not going to do that.
Or you could just watch Creed 1 and 2, and then if you feel led to watch the four Rocky movies.
Yeah. Probably not, but you know what? I'll let you guys go ahead and enjoy those movies.
We certainly will. We will enjoy Creed 3 for sure.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Trying to think what else is coming out this year. There's a Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out, which I don't know how I feel about, but it looks good, but I don't know how much Dungeons and Dragons we're going to get.
It doesn't look all that interesting to me, to be honest. When I first saw it, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
It's like
there are better tabletop RPGs to base movies on, in my opinion.
There's so many.
Yeah. I literally saw the trailer like an hour before we got on here, and I was like, I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
It's like
I
I
mean,
don't know if I want to go see this.
yeah, it's like I'll watch it, but I don't know how. I'm not gonna be super excited about it.
I'll watch it, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna hoop and holler and you know jump and cheer or clap at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I do enjoy playing D&D,
Mhm.
I don't know how you would make a movie about it and make it seem better.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that, I suggest Vox Machina, The Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. That is a series based off Critical Role's, gameplay, and that's really good. That's how you do a D&D series.
Yeah. Or Harmon Quest. Harmon Quest is hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like
Harmon
to
Quest
see.
is
Oh, sorry.
I was saying Harmon Quest is the one of the creators of Rick and Morty. It's Dan Harmon. He gets a bunch of his friends together and they play D&D and it gets animated as they're playing. So it's freaking hilarious.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Yeah. And of course, Matt, they
It
could always
is.
adapt Gloomhaven.
They could, but I wouldn't want them to. I enjoy Gloomhaven too much for
No, though,
them to
they need
make
to
a
do is
movie out of
have
it
us as
and
writers
ruin
for
it
it.
for me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially all our messed up adventures.
Yeah.
Gloomhaven, for those that don't know, Gloomhaven is another tabletop RPG that me and Josh and I play with some of our friends.
Yeah. Probably talked
And they
about
got
it
the new
before.
expansion coming out this year.
Oh yeah. We're gonna try to play that soon. Frosthaven.
Yeah. Whenever it gets here.
Well,
Oh, the fun of
I
shipping
think
delay.
I think like um a Cyberpunk 2077 movie would be cool, or like a Vampire the Masquerade, or just World of Darkness movie would be cool.
Cyberpunk would be good. I'm
I
not so
think a
much
Cyberpunk.
familiar with the other ones, but yeah, I think there's enough. They've done some with the
Me
games and with
either.
the show adaptation. There's definitely room for a live action film, and for one to be done right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I agree. And I think done right, I think it could bring more eyes to Cyberpunk the games and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
And just speaking of that, that's something I'm also really looking forward to this year. The expansion for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. First of all, it looks really cool. What I'm hearing about it is really impressive. I've heard it's gonna be like their biggest DLC, so that's even bigger than like Hearts of Stone or Blood and Wine if you've played The Witcher 3, which those are both pretty massive as they are. So I'm really excited for that. And I think there might be some other Cyberpunk stuff on the way.
Mhm.
I can't remember for sure if that's this year or just like in the future in general. But they talked about some projects that they would be working on releasing soon-ish.
Yeah. There's definitely room for more, to be more, I guess, stuff to fill in that that world, that universe, more stories to tell. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be good. You mentioned The Witcher. I'm pretty sure they're going to make their season 3 should be coming out this year
Yeah,
because it's been I think over a year since we had season 2, um, which will be bittersweet because I think it'll be Henry's last season as um, Geralt. So it's going to
Yeah,
be
disappointing, but
just yeah, and just going to be like, how are they going to wrap it up? As what's the last thing he'll do as Geralt?
the last thing that
Before
is
he
going
hands
to
it off as
happen is he's going to be in the TARDIS and he's going to be doing something crazy, and then it's gonna a burst of light is gonna surround him and explode from him, and then he's gonna transform into the next actor.
thanks for spoiling it, Hayden. Get out. Get out. You can leave now.
Okay,
uh
he's
man.
gonna Doctor Who it.
Yeah, I can see them doing, because I actually can see them doing it to where it's like they try to do that whole thing of like, oh, they're gonna hit him with some kind of magic thing, or he's gonna go through, like, dive into some kind of pool or something. I don't know. I can see them doing that, but I also feel like that would be kind of dumb. Just
It would be.
But they could, and the smoothest thing to do is just to, they already told us they're recasting him, so next season is just going to be, new person.
Yeah.
I don't. It's gonna be weird, but I'm just gonna. I guess this way we can kind of separate, the series, as we have the Cavill trilogy, and then we have the who's taking over the role.
I do not remember.
Okay. The other guy. Then the other guy will have his own, like, trilogy if he gets 2 extra seasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's a decent show. The first season was good. Second one was kind of forgettable in my opinion. But it's got a great series of books and games behind it, so I think it'll be a decent season and continued show.
Yeah, I have high hopes. I'm gonna check it out. It's been a fun ride so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're getting the new Witcher game this year. I think that's maybe next year or the year after.
Think so?
I think they announced it, but I don't think they said that they're gonna be doing it this year. The Witcher 4.
The Witcher 4. I don't. Well, I have to play 3 to kind of have any kind of speculation of what 4 could be about. Assuming that they're probably adapting from the books to a degree.
They're probably not, because the first 3 games are not adapted from the books. Like,
that's
they
right.
took some stuff, like it's adapted, and that they took the world and the characters, and but it essentially it serves as a sequel to the books.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Speaking of the games, I think Fallen Order 2 is coming out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That is.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that one. I don't know why, but
yeah. I think we all. Yeah, I think we all kind of like, oh, it came out, it was great. And then I think, just a few months ago when they announced the sequel, it's like, oh, he's like grown, and I guess it's hard to kind of see like what else he could have done, like what else could you have, like, what other story could you tell in that time period? But it's the time between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, so it's 19 years that you have to put stories into. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's a little older. Looks probably, but he's probably a lot more experienced, and he definitely has. It's a big galaxy out there. He's definitely got more adventures to have.
Yeah, for sure.
What's his name? Is it Caden?
Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking of some of the other Jedi characters.
Yeah.
From another I guess timeline in the series.
Most likely.
Yeah, I do want to try to get into playing more, like finish Fallen Order, and play some Witcher. I need to expand my game palette.
Yeah, they're probably on Game Pass or EA Play or something out there.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Last but not least, DC has is releasing things this year. They have their 4 movies coming out, and they also have the last season, final season of The Flash. So it's, you know, I'm expecting everything to like play out, but this is going to be kind of like the last kind of hurrah for DC as we know it, and before everything kind of shifts gears for, you know, Guns take over, and then of course we still have DC TV, but that's gonna be, you know, mostly stuff on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think Gunn is gonna do a good job with it. From what we've seen so far, I trust him with it.
I hope so. I think he has the last 10 years on his side as far as like what's good things they did, what bad things they did, and he knows from working, especially from working with Marvel and being, you know, his kind of his own like creator, how to, you know, fashion things in a good way, or, you know, line things up the way they're supposed to be for a, you know, a long-term storytelling movie universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus I think they're keeping Jason Momoa.
I think they are. I'm just kind of concerned about how, like, are they gonna? I mean, I guess it makes sense in keeping him as Aquaman, even though people were saying, oh, he's gonna be Lobo, but it's like, no, that doesn't make much sense to do that. You know, after, you know, 2 movies and, you know, barely so much time in the Aquaman, like, you know, section of the, you know, DCU.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but, you know, I think it makes more sense to keep him as Aquaman.
So yeah, Gunn's got the DC movies. After these next 4, Shazam, 2, we have The Flash, which I assume is coming out in June still. We still have not seen a full-length trailer for it, but given all the crap that's happened with that, I don't know if we'll ever get one. They might just play the movie in June if they're going to release it in June. And then we
did I tell y'all what I thought they should do with Ezra Miller if they're going to keep him?
No, what?
We must have significant lag on this point, around this end, because I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything there, Matt.
My bad.
Oh, it was good.
I hope it ain't me. But I think what they should do with Ezra Miller, if they're gonna keep him, is just make him Reverse Flash. Like, why not?
What? Why not? Let him be the villain that he's been for the last, you know, the menace he's been for the last year.
Exactly. If he wants to be that guy, let him be that guy.
Yep. There you go. We fixed it for you, DC. But yep. Yeah, I think we're also getting Blue Beetle, which is going to be good with what's his name from Cobra Kai?
Zolo.
Yeah.
Zolo.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce his last name.
No, we none of us should try.
No, we should.
Yeah, well, then we're getting the Aquaman 2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
All of those should be great, but we are going to put a giant asterisk on should.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a rocky road.
Yeah. To say the least.
We do have season 9 of Flash. That's going to be. I'm just curious to how they're going to wrap everything up. I have some things that I'd like to see, but, you know, no one they never listened to me. But, you know, I think it'll be fun to see who they bring back, and who they have as the last villain, the last threat of the series. I have an idea of who they're gonna. I know one they're gonna bring in.
We
As a
already know who it is, Josh.
No, as far as as a villain.
I mean, we already know who it is. It's gonna be who it always is. It's gonna be freaking Thawne.
There's no Matt. There's no
I
way.
just feel it. I feel
There's
it.
no
and I
way
know-
he can come back. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way.
And yet you say that knowing
No, there's no way. There's no way. But you did mention that Stephen Amell is going to come back as Green Arrow for some episodes or an episode.
yes, and I cannot wait.
As nice it will be, I just would like a good reason to why he's back, but it's not a yeah.
It's just gonna be another Earth.
The good reason
It's
is
gonna be
What was that? Hey,
another Earth Oliver.
the good reason is marketing.
yes,
Yeah,
marketing and money.
yeah, yeah.
Why are we bringing Stephen Amell back? Slides a check to the casting director. Oh, okay, all right.
Whereas Stephen Amell put it, when Barry Allen calls, Oliver Queen answers, which basically means when CW hands me a bunch of money.
Yep. Yeah. But hey, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be nice to see him on screen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will.
I stopped watching those shows so long ago that I don't care about them anymore.
I'm glad that they're finally ending it. Which we're gonna do we're still gonna do a Flash kind of like just a discussion about the Flash in general, like the character, like because we've been touching on a bunch of things
Yeah.
these last few episodes, but I feel like we want to have it'd be nice to have a big like talk about everything.
Yeah,
Deep dive.
I think so too. Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah.
As soon as I finish season 8.
So sometime this year that's on the docket.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe before season 9 premieres.
That'll be next month. So maybe like before it ends.
Ooh.
Or
Yeah, we could do it that way.
we'll do that. So that's I mentioned a lot of, I'm pretty much big on movies and like some games that are coming out this year. Any other honorable mentions for 2023?
No, honestly, I kind of keep forgetting what's coming out this year. And so many things
Well,
days get delayed and pushed back or canceled and all that. So.
Yeah. We're still kind of in a unsteady time of, we have to move this back, or we have to move this forward, or we have to, cancel this because we want a tax break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barring any cancellation or pushback, I'm looking forward to whatever fashion we get the Dragon Ball anime back.
Yeah, that if they can pull that off this year, I will, I'll be ready for it. But it's been
confirmed that it's coming back, but we don't know if it's gonna be they're saying there's the main series, the main anime series is coming back. We don't know when, but there's also 2 other Dragon Ball anime projects that are being worked on. One of them is supposedly like a web series, and the other one it might be something related to superheroes. It might not be, but I don't know. But I'm ready for the mainline anime to come back because there's been things happening that I can't wait to see animated, and I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Also, Biker Mice from Mars is getting a new show, which I think is dope because I loved that show as a kid. Which I don't think it'll be out for another couple years, but that did get announced this year, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we like it. We like it when they bring stuff out of the past and but if they do it in the right way.
Yeah, and if they do it in the right way, it should be good.
Hey,
That was
Don.
one of the things in the Ninja Turtle phase.
Hmm?
I was going to ask any honorable mentions for. You said you know a lot of things get pushed back or canceled or pushed forward, or so you're not really sure about.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the Marvel stuff, some of the games I mentioned. I guess one game that I'm really looking forward to is what was it? I just had it. Oh yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I know that's coming out this year, and I'm hoping it's gonna be good because the last one was good, but it was so big, and it was like a live service game, so it had a lot of updates, and it was just really big, and long. So I would kind of hope for it to be a little shorter experience, a little more compact and everything.
Yeah. Do you know when it's taking place?
It's if you've played the last one, Valhalla, then it takes place before that. It follows one of the main characters from that game. It follows the character Phasm.
Okay. That's a smart move on their part.
Yeah.
To capitalize on the Viking.
I gotta finish Valhalla.
You got one?
I gotta finish Valhalla.
Oh yeah. It's good, but it's
I started it. Yeah, and that's kind of why I put it down because I was like, once I get started, I'm gonna want to get into it. I don't have the time right now, and I know it's a big game, so
yeah.
Huge. Yeah.
Does the Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine games come out this year, or is that down the road?
I think Spider-Man 2 is supposed to come out this year, probably also the Wolverine, but who knows for the Wolverine. That seems like one that I think is going to get pushed back to another year.
Yeah. I feel like we'll have to wait till May to the May announcements, June announcements where I think they'll have some more for the Wolverine game. But yeah, Spider-Man should definitely be, set to come out this year.
Yeah.
Both of those games look incredible to me, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, yes. I still haven't finished Miles Morales, but
I haven't started it, but I really want to.
I've been playing it though, and I'm planning to finish it soon.
And I will play the original Spider-Man. I will finish the original Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It is. It's fun so far.
For sure.
Yeah. That covers a lot of mostly movies and games. A little bit of TV, but I think we'll probably have some episodes set up to go into some discussions about or put some reviews out for what we see this year. But yeah, y'all stay tuned and let us know what you think or what you're looking forward to. And yeah, we'll have some more stuff out for y'all to listen to soon. But until then, nerd out.
Nerd out.
Nerd out.